I was thinking the other day, thinking about the reaping what you sow thing. I used to think it was a bunch of hooey. I didn't think that it was real. I thought, you know what, I can think these things, I can say these things, and still have the outcome I desire. Or I guess a better way to say it is, I can still speak negatively and have a positive outcome. You may not even realize you're really doing it, dude. I didn't really realize I was doing it. It just happens in little ways, like I would mess up or something, or I'd say something stupid, and I would get used to saying, oh, I'm retarded, or I'm stupid, don't mind me, or something like that, you know what I mean? But I kind of noticed that the more I said it, the more I started messing up my words, the more I felt like I couldn't think straight, the more I felt a little foggy brained. But then it wouldn't even be limited to that. It would also be music I'm listening to. For example, I'm a follower of Christ, right? And of course, as a follower of Christ, I'm trying to separate myself from worldly ways, from my fleshly wants. Now listen, I'm not going to get into this because it's a whole huge topic, but music nowadays, it's not exactly Christian friendly. It's not human friendly, bro. Like, yeah, it's hype and whatever, but the lyrics, dude, the lyrics are brutal. So I will go on little binges of just listening to Christian music, right? Which is how it should be as a follower of Christ. Not that all secular music is bad. Of course, there are songs that have good messages as well. You know, one day I gave in and I was listening to secular music for a little bit because I was listening to Logic, okay? Even though Logic is not satanic or anything like that, like he literally has skits about the Illuminati approaching him and him just denying them, you know, it still isn't necessarily Christian, you know what I mean? He's still rapping about getting his bag, he's still rapping about this and that and worldly things. I started to listen to him one evening, and then that turned into 2 evenings, and then it turned into other secular music, and then it turned into a whole week of just not listening. That should not have hit. Anyway, it turned into a whole week of listening to secular music and not listening to any gospel at all, anything that worshiped Jesus. Oh, nasty collab for the quad. Let's go. I was only listening to this music and I found myself straying away from Christ. I was praying less, I was reading less, I was worshiping less, all because I wanted to listen to this stuff. Oh, hold on. 1, 2. What lineup? That is not important. I'm sorry. Basically, why I'm bringing this up is because it is so insanely easy to get distracted with worldly things, to say these things over your life, whether it's through music or yourself. It's so easy to say these negative things because being negative is way easier than being positive, but they are so damaging. Galatians 6:7, don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. You will always reap what you sow. That doesn't just go for mocking God, that goes for everything, dude. Your subconscious is so insanely powerful and easily manipulated. If you're constantly feeding yourself conscious with these negative things, your life is going to end up being negative, dude. There's another thing. I keep saying, I am so unlucky. I am so unlucky. I'm getting so unlucky right now. All this stuff and more unlucky things keep happening to me. I am reaping what I'm sowing. Like my car breaks down. I get laid off of work for 6 weeks. My EI isn't coming in. I get scammed through an email. What I thought was a CRA, but it wasn't. Honestly, I don't know if it's a scam yet, but it's we'll see. Like, this stuff is real, dude. Hi, welcome home. I hit markered the collapse. No! Yeah, I lit the candle to hopefully get rid of the steak smell. It did not work. I am sorry. Anyway, it's time to start reaping what we sow in a positive way. You're going to either way. The Bible doesn't state it for no reason, dude. It is real and it happens. I'm sure deep down you know it on your life as well. Just try it for a week. Speak positive things on your life and see what happens. Not only that, but pray, dude. God's got you. God wants to help you, but you gotta let him. All right, my bad for being all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Test it out this week and come back and let me know how it went. God bless you all.